So the next topic that we have is annotation transient. What we are going to do with transient? It is going to help us in avoiding column insertion. Let's do the code to understand the transient. Let's create a new project. Let's call it transient annotation. Run SAIENT transient. In transient, let's say we have customer, close others. We have customer class. In customer class, we have temporal and version, basically timestamp mapping on this version field. So we have email, we have phone. Let's drop the fields first from this database study, and again at create statement, at create operation, when we are going to insert, suppose we are inserting two values. Here we are inserting two values, so everything will get inserted inside the database. Select customer. So those two values got inserted in the database. Here we have version mapping. But what if you have use case in which you don't want phone numbers or you don't want email column to be inserted in the database? What you are going to do in that case? Suppose we don't want phone number. We don't want phone number to get inserted inside database. So what you are going to do? Even if you are not going to provide phone number right here, then what will happen? JVM will insert the data in this phone column, which is going to be 0. If you are not going to provide value for this email column in constructor, through constructor, then what will happen? JVM will insert value for email, which is going to be null. But what you want is that this value is not going to be get inserted. So what you are going to do, you are going to use transient annotation. Maybe so the spelling of transient is TRANSIENT, transient. Suppose we don't want email to get inserted inside our database, so just use transient annotation. What is going to happen? Let me drop the database first and create the database again. What is going to happen? The column for this email field is not going to be get created. This is what will happen with transient annotation. This email column is not going to get created. Even when you are going to pass value for email from the constructor, it is not going to inserted inside the database because there is no column for email. When you are using transient annotation with particular field, particular column, then the corresponding column is not going to get created inside the table. You can see here. So it doesn't matter if you are passing these values or not for the email because the column is not available in table. You can see So table got created for customer, inside which we have CID column, we have name column, we have phone column, then we have version column, then we have primary key, that CID is primary key, but there is no column for email. There is no column for email because we have used transient. Let's see, is that value got inserted? We are providing value for email. Is it got inserted? Select from customer. So there is no email column. CID column, CNAME column, phone column, and version column. There is no email column. This is how you can avoid insertion of particular values. You can avoid creation of the column. So avoiding column insertion by using transient annotation.